This trade didn't fall apart quietly. It collapsed, and now nobody's telling the full story because Maxx Crosby was supposed to be gone. The Las Vegas Raiders had already made the decision. 2 first-round picks from the Baltimore Ravens were on the table. Done deal, until it wasn't. At the last second, Baltimore backed out. Officially, a failed physical. Unofficially, something much bigger. Reports pointed to a degenerative knee issue, the kind of phrase that doesn't just scare teams, it changes how they value a player entirely. Because this isn't about whether Crosby can play now, it's about how long he can keep playing at that level. And for a team like the Ravens built on long-term contention, that risk might have been too much. But here's where the tension spikes. Inside the Raiders building, there's doubt. Real doubt that the medicals were the only reason this deal collapsed, which means one thing. Something shifted late. Maybe the evaluation, maybe the price, maybe the confidence. But whatever it was enough to kill a blockbuster. And that left the Raiders in a strange position because they had already started moving like Crosby was gone. Free agency decisions, financial planning, roster construction, all adjusted with the expectation that his contract was off the books. Then suddenly, he's back. Just like that. That's the turning point. Because now this isn't just about a canceled trade. It's about a team forced to pivot fast. General manager John Spytek didn't hesitate publicly. He leaned in, talked about relationships, trust, welcoming Crosby back like he never left. And maybe that's true. But inside a locker room, players notice things like this. They know when a team was ready to move on. They know when a deal was inches away from being finalized. So now the Raiders have to do more than just plug Crosby back into the lineup. They have to reestablish belief. Because on the field, this changes everything. With Crosby, the defense has an identity, a tone setter, a player offenses have to account for every single snap. Without him, that edge disappears. So getting him back, even unexpectedly, keeps their ceiling intact. And that matters more now than ever. Because the Raiders aren't standing still anymore. They've added talent across the roster, reinforced the defense, built momentum heading into the draft where a potential franchise quarterback could arrive. This team is trying to turn a corner, and Crosby is at the center of that. But the risk hasn't disappeared. That knee, it's still a question. The long-term outlook, still uncertain. And the rest of the league just showed you how they view it. That's the reality. Because one team was willing to pay 2 first-round picks until they weren't. So now Crosby returns to Las Vegas with something to prove. Not just that he's still elite, but that the rest of the NFL got it wrong. And if he does, this won't just be a canceled trade. It'll be the moment that accidentally saved the Raiders' entire season.